Good morning, students. Welcome to class 7th, subject reasoning, lecture number 5. Beta, today we will discuss assignment 4 of this reasoning lecture. In this lecture, you have questions of odd word group classification. Odd one out you have done in your primary classes also. Same is now in reasoning class. Okay. Now, these types are based upon the relationship among the different options provided in the question. Okay, what type of groups are given? It is based on different types of relationships. Generally, the following type of relationships are seen in these questions. Word meaning relationship. What type of relationships are there? Word meaning, maybe there are word meaning relationship or there are alphabets relationship. Just like alphabet count, number of alphabets are same in every word, or all the alphabets have started from vowel or consonants like this. So these type of relationships can also be there. Category based relationship. There are some questions which are based on category. Okay, just like 5 things I have given to you. Suppose I have written lotus, lily, rose, jasmine, and then I have written book. Then you can say that ma'am, all are flowers except book. So we can say that book is the odd one out. Fine. Next is medium or activity based relationship. In this also means all are based on all are used in one activity, but one is different. So it is medium or activity based relationship. Now I am going to discuss 1 or 2 examples with you so that you can do this complete assignment for yourself easily. See first question. Words in first question given are cloud, lake, snow, stream and sky. Now from these words you need to tell which one is odd. I am repeating: cloud, lake, snow, stream and sky. Can you tell me what is the which rule is, which option is odd one out here, or which relationship we have followed here? See, cloud is a form of water, lake is also a form of water, snow is also a form of water, stream is also a form of water, but sky is not. Okay, so in this, what is odd one out? Sky is odd one out because sky is not a form of water. See one more. In this, it is given Venus, Mars, Saturn, Sun, Jupiter. I am repeating all the words: Venus, Mars, Saturn, Sun and Jupiter. Now tell me which word is onward out, odd word out? It is Sun, because Venus, Mars, Saturn and Jupiter all are the planets. but Sun is not. All are the names of the planets now. You have learned this. Okay, let's do one more. See the third question. Flower, stem, root, bud, leaf. Now see in this, flower, stem, root, bud and leaf. Root is odd one out. Why? Because root is the only part of plant which is under the ground. Otherwise, whether it is flower, stem, bud or leaf, all are above the ground. Understood? So these are few examples which we have done from the assignment odd word group classification. Okay, and you have to find out of 5 which one word is odd. Okay, so in this way you have to do complete assignment as a homework, which I will upload it on the EdQuark. In our previous class we have done revision assignment, reasoning assignment 3. I have given you homework assignment 3. Now it's time to do the solution of this assignment. Though we have done 3 questions of this also, but I am explaining you now all. 4 children are sitting in row. A is occupying seat next to B but not next to C. Now see, look here. A is occupying seat next to B but not next to C. A is not next to C. So A is far from C. If C is not sitting next to D, and C will not sit with D also. So we can't write down C here. We have to write down here only. Okay. So C is not with D, but D is with A also. So who is occupying seat adjacent to D? It is A. A is adjacent to D. Say its second question. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V and W are sitting in a row facing north. P is fourth to the right of T. P is fourth to the right of T. Here is T and 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave 4 blanks. Okay. And P is at the 4th position. Now first of all see the third option. R and U, which are not at the ends. R and U are not at the ends, are neighbors of Q and T respectively. R और Q जो है वो ends पे नहीं है, but they are the neighbors of Q and T. That means if R is the neighbor of Q and U is the neighbor of T, and we will not keep U at the end, that means it will come TU like this. So TUP, this we have written. Now it is given that R is the neighbor of Q. So here see, R is the neighbor of Q. Now W is next to P. W is next to P and P is the neighbor of Q. If P is the neighbor of Q on the right hand side, then definitely W is on the left hand side. Then who are sitting at the extreme ends? But this we have left. W is the fourth to the left of S. Okay, left of S. So S is at the extreme right hand side, and from here W is to the 4th place. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now only V is left and one blank is left. So here we will write down V. Now you have to tell who are sitting at the extreme ends. So we have seen that T and S are sitting at the extreme end. See question number 3. There are 5 houses PQRST. PQRST. P is right of Q. is right of Q. So we have written P on the right of Q. Okay. Let me write down here also. P is to the right of Q. And T is left of R. T is left of R. And right of P. T जो है left of R है but right of P है. So right of P and left of R. Q is right of S. So Q is right. So if Q is at the right, that means S will come here. Which house is in the middle? Which is in the middle? P. P is in the middle. See the next, fourth one. Friends are sitting on a bench. A is to the left of B. See here. A is to the left of B and on the right of C. A is left of B and right of C. D is to the right of B. So D is to the right of B and left of E. And left of E. So E is on the right. Now who are at the extremes? C and E are the extremes. See the fifth one. In a college party, 5 girls are sitting in a row. F is to the left of M. In the same way we will write down F is to the left of M and to the right of O. And the right of O. F is to the left of M and right of O. These three we have written. R is sitting to the right of N. R is sitting to the right of N. Now, question is, who is sitting in the middle? So, who is sitting in the middle? O is sitting in the middle. So, answer is the A part. Okay? Now, see sixth question. 5 boys A, B, C, D, E are sitting in a row. D is on the right of E and B is on the left of E. We will also write down it. D is on the right of E. D is on the right of E. And B is on the left of E. B is on the left of E. But on the right of A. B is on the right of A also. And D is one the left of C. Okay. D is on the left of C. Who is standing to the extreme right and who is standing in the middle? So only middle answer is given here. Extreme right is C and middle is E. So this is the sequence in which they are standing. A, B, E, D, C. See question number 7th. 5 boys A, B, C, D and E are sitting in a row. A is to the right of B. A is to the right of B. And E is to the left of B. E is to the left of B. But to the right of C. E is left of B. This is the left of B and right of C. A is to the left of D. Where is A? It is to the left of D. Who is second from the left end? Left hand starts from here. So who is at second place? E is at second place. So your correct answer is D. D option. Sorry, we are doing 7th na. So C option is correct. Now see question number 8th. There are 5 different houses A to E in a row. A is to the right of B. A is to the right of B. And E is to the left of C. E is to the left of C, left side. And right of A and right of A. B is to the right of D. B is right of D. This B is on the right side. So we will write down D here. So our sequence is now D, B, A, E, C. Okay. Now which house is in the middle? A is in the middle. So correct option is A. See question number 9th. Five friends P, Q, R, S and T are sitting in a row facing north. Here S is between T and Q. Here I am doing the 8th question. Five friends P, Q, R, S and T are sitting in a row facing north. S is between T and Q. So T and Q, in between this S is there. Fine. Q is to the immediate left of R. Q is to the immediate left of R. So on the left hand side Q is there. And P is to the immediate left of T. So here will come P. Because P is to the immediate left of T. Now who is in the middle? S is in the middle. This is the sequence P, T, S, Q, R. So S is in the middle. Now see question number 10. This is the last question of this assignment. 6 children A, B, C, D, E and F are sitting in a row. B is between F and D. Let us do it here. B is between F and D. As they are standing in a row, so I am also writing all the alphabets vertically. E is between A and C. E is between A and C. So here I have written E in between A and C. A does not stand next to F. So A is not standing next to F or D. A will not stand neither with F nor with D. Fine. C does not stand next to D. C is also not standing next to D. F is between which of the following pairs of children? F is in between C and B. So this is the correct option. Okay. Thank you, beta.